Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Let's Play here on the Heavy Bits X channel. Today, we've gotten all the side crap out of the way. It is now time, I think, to go to the next dungeon of the game. And that dungeon is located in a new area. It's also a very dangerous place to go to, anyway. We are heading towards a little something called Death Mountain, which is a very nasty place. Well, untainted, if I'm not being gang raped by a bunch of guards. Anyway, I don't know why, but so in general, we're gonna make our way up towards Death Mountain today. It's the only way we can actually get our hands. So what we need to do basically is we need to head back north, but to do so, there are various ways you have to go north. I decided to go through the village. It's the only clear way we can actually get to the northern pass. So that's that out of the way. Still got I got maximum bombs and arrows. Wait till later though. But nothing in those trees, although you can actually ram against them and get some extra stuff. Anyway, moving straight on. We're back to the fortune teller's house. More guards to take on. If I'm not being regular guards, seriously. Raping guards since 1991. Anyway, moving on. We're in this area. Okay, what we need to do here is essentially not go that way, because we actually have to get a piece of heart. We just go this way instead. Yeah, this is the right way to go. Now, what you're supposed to do is that, you know that block that we saw earlier? Well, that's the thing, because this block gives us a way forward, and now we can go inside. Welcome to caverns within Death Mountain. Well, that passage is to Death Mountain, but anyway. These caves are full of pit holes. I would say pitfalls and everything else, right? Let's just go this way. Go here, and take a look there. Ah, it's an old man. Let's have a look up here. It's the other side of that hole. Go back where we came. There we go. He is important. You have to basically take this old man to the top of the mountain. You have to, otherwise it's just... So he just basically tells you if you're gonna look for the golden power. So, and he also wants to detect you because it's basically a foolhardy quest because people who go after the golden power disappear. No shit. Well, we have to look for the golden power. My god, he's psychic. Anyway, go for here. Basically, he also has a granddaughter as well. Wait, his granddaughter is one of the seven mystic girls. Jeez. Or one of the descendants of the seven sages. Right, we are out of it. Welcome to Death Mountain. This is a very precarious place. Boulders are falling and it's very difficult. So basically, he's just waiting for after you take it to the top, he gives you the magic mirror. This magic mirror actually is very useful. You're about to do something in a few minutes, so... Also, the old man will give you a place of starting. He gives you the last starting location in the game. So, now, here's what you think about Death Mountain. Boulders are coming down all over the place. It's very dangerous. They will hurt you. No, literally, they will. So, climb up this ladder to the top of Death Mountain, which you can see. You can actually see further into the background. Before we get on what we're supposed to do, jump down here and then get into this cave. Trust me, this is the only one you need to get your hands on, because it gives you a little bit of a secret area. That secret area gives you a heart capsule and an elder panel. That's heart piece 10. So now you must have to go all the way to Spectacle Rock. It's the only way to get to the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. So this is basically Spectacle Rock. actually, getting on top of Spectacle Rock is actually easier than it sounds. You're about to do something different, and we're about to experience the first glimpse of what you'll be doing later on. Going into the Golden Land itself. How do you do that, you may ask yourself? How do you get into the Golden Land and became the Dark World? Well, it was the Golden Land, but it became the Dark World. Sorry, how did you get into the Dark World? Well, let's find out. It's actually easier than it looks, because it actually gives you a reason. Anyway, this is a portal. This is one of 8 portals that exist in the world of Zelda Link to the Past, and it transforms you into a bunny. Really? Bunny. And what happens is you find frickin', they're telling you that every time you go to if you go to the Dark World, you'll be reflected with everything. You'll transform into your true force inside your heart. Link is a rabbit, apparently. So, okay, now they're telling you that the Moon Pearl is important because it will give you an extra piece of heart. Anyway, that's your 11th piece of heart, and we are on the other side. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get to the Death Mountain itself. We can't... by the way, come back here later on, because I know for a fact that you will. You will get the Magic of Feather, but you can only get the but you need the Master Sword to do so. So, we're coming towards the end of the part. We're about to enter the next dungeon of the game. Those things take damage. And so, ladies and gentlemen, join us in the next part, where we take on the Tower of Hera for the final pendant. The pendant of power, not fucking wisdom.